Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 11th through the 20th, 2019, that's 2019 reading for you today. Now I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure that you subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting up. And I want to thank each and every one of you, whether you are new or old to this channel, for all your support. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I appreciate you all so very much. I wouldn't be here without you, so thank you guys, really, seriously. And if you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information is going to be pinned to the top of the comment box below, meaning it will be the very first comment in the comment box below. It will also have links to the cards that I use. All right, let's see now, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what May 11th through the 20th, 2019 has in store for you. Gemini, May 11th through the 20th, 2019, Gemini. 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 Excuse me. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. May 11th through the 20th, 2019, Gemini. Yeah, we'll just pick these up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, goodness. Everything's just falling all over the place. All right, there we are. Okay, now let's see here. At the very center of everything, of course, it is the Sun card. That is absolutely amazing. At your heart is the Sun. It is you. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a sigh. It's beauty. It's happiness. It's prosperity. It's abundance coming in at the heart. Crowning you is you getting your wish, your soul's wish, what it is that you have deeply been desiring. Gemini, it starts to come to play. There's an ending here. Now, this can be as severe as a divorce or something that is as prominent or traumatic as a divorce, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It just is an ending, okay? So the divorce doesn't have to be bad if it is a divorce. The ending here doesn't have to be bad. It is almost as if you're being set free. And that's what I'm seeing here. Kind of walking away from something that no longer has relevance in your life. Now, it can be a way of thinking. It can be a relationship. It can be a workplace thing. You know, it can be so many different things. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. But it is a walking away. It's saying, you know what, no more. I'm done. Goodbye. Focusing on the details. Right now, for these 10 days, the details are very important. It's not getting caught up in the details, but it's focusing on the details, and it's bringing a place of warmth and security with you, no matter where you are. There you are, Gemini. You are an air sign. So is the Aquarius here, so it can also be symbolizing the Aquarius. But you are an air sign. You're represented by the swords in the minor arcana. You're represented by the Lovers card in the major arcana. You are charging forward. And usually I say, like, slow down, don't go so fast, but you're done. You're done kind of thinking about it, planning it, understanding it, everything like that. Go for it. Absolutely go for it. You are moving forward in prosperity, slowly and steadily. It's slower than you want. Okay, so this bounty, this beauty is building. It's slower than you want because you would like everything right now. And that's a Gemini way of life. But here, you are slowly and steadily moving forward towards prosperity. You can also be getting help from an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. This person can be moving a lot slower than you would like them to. Have patience. Then you have the Emperor, who represents Aries, but it also represents all four of the King cards for me. You are walking away. Some of you are walking away from an Aries, or walking away from somebody who's too militant, who's been too controlling, or a mindset that has been too controlling. You have here fire sign, repeating that Aries. It's also a Sagittarius or a Leo. Balance coming in. Well, needing to be balanced. And then the whole universe opening up to you. You're not defined by limitations anymore, Gemini. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This line right here is so powerful. Gemini, May 11th through the 20th, 2019. Gemini, May 11th through the 20th, 2019. Okay, 2 cards. Nurturing and simplicity. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. May 11th through the 20th, 2019, Gemini. May 11th through the 20th, 2019, Gemini. May 11th through the 20th, 2019, Gemini. Strength, May 11th through the 20th, 2019, Gemini. Show me clearly, show me clearly. This one, right here. In clarity. Give me just 1 minute. All right. So at the center, not at the center, but here we have the Strength card. And I actually see this at the center of everything is kind of your strength shining through. It is your strength shining through. And a healing and cleansing of the throat chakra is going to be very important to you because you're all about the words, Gemini. You're all about the words. So making sure you take time to heal your voice, to think about the words that you are choosing, everything like that is going to be very, very, very important to you. But I actually see this more as a healing. And it says, inner strength is the power within that pushes action into all areas of life. So that's just beautiful. Your inner strength is going to be what really moves you forward to that place that you want to be within your life. And again, the throat chakra is a chakra to focus on for these 10 days. Healing, cleansing, revitalizing that chakra. Then we have cleansing. It says energy cleansings create a healthy and harmonious space in which to thrive. So if you can cleanse your whole entire energy, that would be fantastic. But the color that I'm focusing on here is the heart chakra. Cleansing the heart. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot and you're walking away from pain. You're walking away from sorrow. You're also walking away from being really strict on yourself. Really kind of like, I expected this, I expected that. I can't believe you haven't done it. And that's what you've been with yourself. You've been to yourself, sometimes Gemini, like that boss that people really don't like. So to yourself, you're like always pushing, pushing, pushing. Now it's time to calm down. That's what I'm seeing right here. And then we have nurturing. Keep your inner child nurtured and you will thrive with vitality. Nurturing. I love that. Don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to enjoy your life. Simplicity. Simplifying your life will bring you a sense of clarity and renewal. Yeah, you're simplifying what you really want. You're simplifying what it is that you desire, what makes you happy, the way that you want to move forward. Yeah, you're finding that balance. At the center of everything here is the Sun card. Happiness. It's the happiest card in the whole entire deck. It's happiest. It's happiness. It's joy. It's prosperity. It's moving forward. There's beauty also within solitude. So don't forget to take time for yourself. But people will see you and people will see you shining. And now people may very well get jealous. Get jealous of the way you're moving forward, of what it is that you're accomplishing, how it is that you're living your life. And it doesn't mean that you're going to have a 10 days without any struggle. That's not it at all. It means from your center shines the light of the sun. And people are drawn to the light of the sun. Think of it as sometimes, when you put out the bug zappers during the summer and the mosquitoes are drawn and all the nasty bugs are drawn to the bug zapper. That's like you. Be a bug zapper. Zap all those people that are negative, aren't wanted, aren't needed within your life. You're just zapping them away. But they're going to be drawn to you because it's going to be like a moth to a flame. Really seriously. Because they want your warmth. They want your life. Your life, what they perceive to be your life. So even if it's not all, a bundle of roses or a bed of roses, they aren't seeing the manure that had to be put down in order to grow those roses. They're not seeing the struggle that you went through to get to where you want to be. So here, this is really saying that you are embracing where it is that you want to be. May 11th through the 20th seems to be a really good time for you. A really good time and a very calm time. All right? That's the energy that I'm getting from the cards. It's just, okay. Then we have the Star card. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, hearing your soul's wish. And you've thought that they've forgotten about you. Seriously. Now, this is after a time of struggle. This is after a time of heartbreak. This is after a time of feeling cast down and as if nobody would ever hear you. And that's because this is depicted by Branwen. And in Welsh mythology, she was a princess, a Welsh princess, married to the King of Ireland. All right, and their marriage started off wonderful. Well, their engagement kind of had a few hiccups. The king was greatly insulted. Everything was smoothed over. They got married in Wales. They went back to Ireland, and everything was supposed to be wonderful. But it wasn't, because people got jealous of how much the people of Ireland loved her. So the people really, really, really adored Branwen. And they could see that the king really adored her too. So she had the king's ear more than the courtiers did, more than everybody else. So what they did was they said, how could you forgive the insult that was done to us in Wales? You know, you're showing weakness. I can't believe that you would be so weak. I can't believe that you would do this. And after years of the king hearing it, he cast her down. He said, that's it, we're done. And he couldn't kill her because that would start a war. And he loved her too much in his own way. So he made her into a scullery maid, and he had her beaten every day. And so she sends out this bird to her brother, Bran the Blessed, who is right here, surprisingly enough. And she sends out this bird that she's taught how to speak, and it finds her brother. And he comes and he rescues her. So this is our first card. This is our crown. This is our last card. You start here with sending out your soul's wish, or having sent out your soul's wish. You end here with it absolutely being heard. Do not think you are being ignored by the divine. The divine is absolutely hearing you, Gemini. There is an ending, though. Everything's not roses and butterflies. There's an ending. You are walking away. You've had enough. This could be something very big that has happened in your life that you are walking away from, that you are saying, you know what, no more. I'm following my truth. The full moon here represents kind of like a torch within the darkness, but for me it also represents the sacred feminine. The sacred feminine is walking with you, healing you, cleansing you, guiding you with love and serenity. You are moving forward with that love, with that serenity. And it might be very hard to find, because after having been through so much, serenity is hard to come to. But by simplifying things within your life, by cleansing your soul and embracing your strength, you're going to find that you nurture that inner child, and it is easier to walk away, because you're not doing it just for you. You're doing it for that child within you, for that person who needs to know that it is okay to say enough is enough, I'm done. And now this could be walking away from a way of thinking. This can be walking away from a person. This can be walking away from a job. If it is walking away from a job, make sure you have something lined up. This is not saying just to quit your job and walk away and not know how to pay your bills. I'm not saying that at all. This is saying here to move forward in your wisdom. This can also be saying, don't listen to that gossip at work. And it can be really hard because it can be everybody against you. But keep on doing your job and doing it well and leaving behind what no longer matters. But that's what you're doing. You're leaving behind what no longer matters, what's no longer, excuse me, what's no longer right for you. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. This is prosperity. This is guarding your prosperity right here with your foot, with the jug, so you know that it's there, right? But you're not focusing on it. What you're focusing on is creating this blanket of warmth, security, abundance. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this card is represented by three men creating a cathedral. Here it is one woman creating a blanket. And we have that after the sacred feminine has blessed you to move on, to walk away, to keep on moving forward to what is true to your heart. Because here, this is no longer true. And now you're creating a place of warmth and security for yourself, a place of love and understanding. And you are moving forward. As you move forward, you're going to find that what you are cultivating for yourself is not having to go to a place of worship or nature or wherever you connect with the divine, wherever you connect with the universe. Now you are moving forward and bringing that connection always with you. It's always at your core. That's one of the reasons why your light is shining so brightly. It's at your core. And if you're saying, Dane, it's not there yet, then focus. Then let these 10 days be a time of almost meditation for yourself, to have that be at your core. And you might be saying, Dane, how can I have 10 days be a time of meditation? I have work, I have kids, I have this, I have that. I have so many responsibilities, I can't even get time to scratch my own head. Okay? Or for some of you to go to the bathroom by yourself without people barging in all the time, if you have little children, because that's fun. Here, this is saying that when you can, if it's 2 minutes before you wind up falling fast asleep, if it's in the car in between, picking everybody up, when you can, connect. Have a saying, a prayer, a poem, something that is that connection for you to lead you forward, to help you embrace where it is that you want to be. That connection with spirit to ground you. Because here, at your root, at your base, you're being your own white knight. Now, it can be for some of you, you have a strong connection with an Aquarius right here, and they're really helping you move forward in your light. But for many of you, this is you. This is being a white knight. Well, this is my white knight card. So it is charging forward. It is going after what it is that you want. It's letting nobody hold you back. And it is saying, now is my time. That's it. End of discussion. Nobody is taking that from you. And if it is your time to connect with spirit, to move you forward, then this is your time. If it is your time to go after your soul's desire, then that is what you're embracing. But here you are charging forward in your truth. Here you are manifesting your desires. You're defending it. You're going after it. And at times you might find that where it is that you want to be within your mind clashes with where it is that you want to be prosperously with prosperity. Okay? So here you're charging forward. You're going for it. And it's not always going to happen because if you see here, but because the sword kind of cuts the poor horse's feet off, that's what I'm seeing. At times you're going to find that what it is that you really want to do with your soul, where it is that you really want to be, practicality comes in its way. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, come on. Now this could be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. This is somebody who's helping you move forward. Okay, if it is another sign. It can also be somewhere within your chart that you have these signs come through, or some of the signs come through and the rest can be people or attitudes. But here you are slowly and steadily moving towards your prosperity. There is an earth sign who could be helping you. At times you are going to clash with them. In these 10 days, do not let that clashing with this earth sign define you, because you can be really angry at them because you're charging forward with this ferocity of spirit. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm ready, I'm going. And they're like, whoa, wait, hold on. And you can also be heading in 2 different directions. All right, so just be aware of that coming up. And then we have here the Emperor. The Emperor for me represents all 4 of the King cards. The King of Swords, knowing your mind. Speaking your truth and guarding your thoughts. The King of Cups, rising above chaos of emotion. Moving forward in love and in healing. The King of Wands, passion, creativity, transformation, really connecting with the inner divinity. And then King of Pentacles, prosperity, wisdom, letting the pain that you have been through help you move forward to the place that you want to be. It's almost as if you're using that as a guide map. You're like, okay, I know I've been through this, and I know that others have been through this, and now I'm going to keep on moving forward in the prosperity that I want because I deserve it. He is also Bran the Blessed, the brother to Branwen. So you start with Branwen's story, and you end with Bran's. So Bran is, well, he's the blessed. He's an absolute benevolent ruler. He is also supposed to be a giant, and he walked across the ocean to go and rescue his sister because no boat could hold him. So this is being larger than life. And when I look at this card, I always see Solomon and David in the Bible. All right? And those are my traditions. You can change them to anybody else, to whatever traditions fit you, of course. I could say Bran, but nobody would know about him, really. It is being astoundingly human, but also astoundingly wise. Bran the Blessed, he lost a battle. He lost this battle. He was mortally wounded. He knew that he was going to die. And now this is where the story gets a little gruesome. So he had his best men cut off his head. All right? and he wasn't dead, because again, this is Welsh mythology. The theme of the talking head, the severed head, is one that actually runs rampant through Celtic mythology, which is really interesting if you ever wanted to research that. But here, he guards over Wales. He has his head facing east, and he guards over Wales. All right? And that's what I think of when I think of King David, when I think of Solomon. They watched over their people. And it isn't being benevolent beyond reason. It isn't, sitting there and being so absolutely perfect that you can't obtain it. It's being flawed and it's being human. But it's saying in the end, what matters most is your wisdom, your dedication, your prosperity of soul and self. Now, the negative side of this is Nero, who played his fiddle as Rome burned. It's Caligula. It is just not caring and just being completely absorbed within you. So this is what it warns against. When you have all these blessings coming, as you're walking away, do not become absorbed within the ego, Gemini, because it can be really easy with you having such a beautiful spread right here. Know that you are moving towards your prosperity, your abundance. And the best way to amplify that prosperity and abundance is to share your wisdom and your kindness with those around you. Your clarifying cards are the King of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Universe card. This is a fire sign. So Aries right here. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're going to want to move forward quickly. We can see that right here with the Knight of Swords. You're wanting to charge. There's going to be a hesitance. You're going to kind of freeze and be like, oh my gosh, how do I move forward? There's going to be kind of a timidity there. So know that you're going to have to combat that if you want to embrace your passion. Kind of charge forward, claim the day, go for it, be that victor. Embrace your inner power, embrace your inner passion, move forward knowing these lessons are coming. Now, you can also be having a bit of a hard time with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius right here. That's kind of knocking you off balance. But I really see this more as your inner passion, and you're trying to find the way to balance your prosperity, to get yourself balanced. You're off balance. You're figuring it out, Gemini. You really are. But you're off balance right now. It can be that you're handling too much. It can be that you don't know where to start. Just something that is keeping you off balance is happening. So you need to be balanced. You have a commitment to something, and this is to the universe. This is your commitment that you made to the universe to move you forward, with your passion being your guide. There's also a sense of trickery, but your wit is great. That's one of the things you're known for, Gemini. So you're using your wit, you're using your cunning to get yourself grounded and to rise above the chaos of emotion. That's right here, with the waters raging. Here you have the universe opening up to you. You are no longer held back by limitations that have once defined you. Now you are opening up your soul and yourself to where it is that you want to be. And by limitations, I mean disabilities. I mean anything that you looked at yourself and said, yes, everybody else can do this, but me. And this has been something that you've been struggling with. All right. For myself, the way I look at this card is, you see here how she becomes a creature of snow and air. Okay. She becomes an elemental, something that really can't be defined. In the Rider-Waite-Smith card, this is a woman clad in a purple ribbon with in the middle of a victory wreath. And she is moving forward in celebration. She can be defined. She is earthbound. She is human. Here, she is not. And why that is important to me is because the way I see this is that the limitations that you use to define you, Gemini, you are now shattering and breaking free of. Just like you are breaking free of, it's like breaking free of mortal limitations. You are finding that you can accomplish anything. Now, here for me, this means that when I look at myself, I am severely dyslexic. I had eye operations, ear operations, would have been blind and deaf if I lived in a different time. Those are the ways that I would define myself. But now it's saying no more. So the ways that you would define yourself by limitation, by saying I can't because, it's no more. No more. Now you are defining yourself by your might, by the way that you are moving forward, by your power, by your passion of self. And that is shining through. So no more being defined by what you can't do. It is being defined by what you can do. And I know I might have overshared a bit there, but I wanted you to know that when I say that I know what it's like not to be able to, and try and just not be able to. And now that is moving away, and you are charging forward towards your destiny, towards what it is that you want. Right here, your subconscious message is Pisces. Well, is the moon card. The Pisces time frame, February 19th to March 20th. You are moving forward. By that time in 2020, you are going to find that you faced a lot of fears. And that courage, the divine feminine, has guided you forward. The sacred feminine has guided you forward. That you've spread your wings, that you've hunted what you were once afraid of, and that you obtained your luck. That you now know that you are worthy of moving forward in your blessings and in your prosperity, and nothing will stop you. This is also saying not to see monsters within shadows, not to talk yourself out of the prosperity that's coming. All right, Gemini, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. If you've made it all the way to the end, bravo. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'll be reading for you all really soon. Bye, guys.